phone. You can't. Wait, I think we're live, and it says to rotate my phone. Hi.
You can't turn your phone while you're recording. That's what it just said to you.
Oh.
Did you know? Read it, darling.
I didn't read it.
Shut up then.
Am I
just
good?
keep it the way it is. I think we're okay. Okay, we think we're okay, but we're not sure.
Oh my God.
We're about to do another coffee, cancer, and red wine.
We don't know what we're doing.
No, we don't.
Today was a day.
We've had a bad day. Well, not a bad day.
The day was okay.
We had a disappointing day.
We had a disappointing day.
Mm-hmm.
So, so we're having cocktails to end the night because we need them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So,
or we want them.
We want them. I kind of need it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Why do you think that thing is going green? And
I don't know. Is this a weird angle? Do I need to have... because those are the people that are coming on.
All right. Well, that's good. They can come on. But then you don't have to look at yourself. That's good.
I know.
Because I have to look at myself. It's really outrageous.
All right.
It's okay. I don't have any makeup on, but it's me.
I feel like I need to turn it. Can I turn it?
Yeah, you can turn it, but they say you can't.
I know. I have a selfie stick now, everybody. Is that going to work?
Yeah. You can get it on there. You couldn't get it on there before. You were having trouble.
You guys, I don't know what I'm doing.
With live.
That's all right. We're going to figure it out. We just got to get closer to each other.
That's good. We can do that.
Okay.
No problem with that.
Is that all right? Does that look good, people? Jessa, do we look like we know what we're doing right now? Do we? Oh, thanks, Steph. Way better. Okay. Yeah, today was not my favorite day.
No.
Wasn't my favorite.
But we walked for 3 miles before it started.
We did.
That was good.
So, update on insurance. We have some leads, which is awesome because as soon as we got off on our last live video, we had, I don't know, like 7 people reach out with possible contacts and solutions to our insurance situation to get us into Duke. And we have a pretty good workaround we're working on right now. So that's exciting. What's also exciting is I have 4.
Count them.
4 selfie sticks now. Thank you. Thank you to Natalie. Thank you to the Haymans. Thank you to Ben. Thank you to John's team at work. I got all kinds of selfie sticks.
It's a good thing I don't need a selfie stick because I'd be going home with one.
Yeah.
If I ever go home, which is really highly unlikely.
Highly unlikely. So we also keep getting amazing messages and cards in the mail, like good old-fashioned cards.
Yeah, me too.
That's kind of
I got one from BUC. That was awesome.
Really awesome cards and notes and messages and
love and prayers
and vibes and energy, and that's awesome. And thank you for that. We had amazing dinner tonight. We had several meals delivered tonight.
Yes.
So we're good for a while.
We have some in the freezer.
We do.
Some in the freezer. The puppy is not in the freezer, but the food is.
We had some really good food and really great wine.
Red wine.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So those were good things. We went to see another oncologist today, an Emory guy, Dr. Reed. I really, really liked him. And, he keeps it real.
You tell this part because I wasn't there.
Unfortunately, he got to deliver the pathology news to us, which was not what we hoped it would be. So it was a little challenging to hear. And hi, Elsa. So we were hoping for these, glioblastoma is kind of shitty no matter what, but like CF, there are different, I don't know all the cancer lingo yet, but it seems to me like it's very similar to CF. Mm-hmm. There's different mutations, different genotypes, different biomarkers, and it just kind of lets you know where you are in the world of cancer, glioblastoma specifically, Just like the CF world.
Yeah.
You know, when someone says, you know, what's your genotype? What mutation do you have? Oh, I have Delta F508. Like, we know what all that is because that's the CF world. Now, this world's new, so we don't know all the lingo. We're learning it. Can you guys believe that 2 weeks ago today, John had his surgery?
I know.
2 weeks ago today.
And
he
he's
literally
driving, and he's eating, and
he's having a cocktail
playing
right
with
now
his
in the basement
kids,
with
and
Sean watching football.
He's in great
That's what
shape.
he's doing.
He doesn't look any more like a man who has cancer or sickness of any kind that you just couldn't believe it. He looks fine, great, awesome. Phone him. He'll talk to you.
Yeah, he looks good. So it's amazing that it was only 2 weeks ago. But so we got that report back, and so as we're learning these new words, we learned words today that we wish we didn't know, because what these words were was unmethylated or something like that. And then I don't know, there's things about this thing that are not, I don't know, it's already a shitty freaking thing, but now it's like the shittiest of the shitty, so that sucks.
That's a medical term. Shittiest of the shitty.
It's the
That's
shittiest
what we
of the
have is
shitty.
the shittiest of the shitty. We're sorry. We wish we could give you better news.
But so I guess that means a lot of the studies that we were hoping we might be able to get into, we can't. So that really sucks. But Emery has that cool study that we mentioned when we met with that other doctor last week. It's like better MRI, so you can see things better, and it's a higher level radiation, which does a better job. Still qualify for that, and it's here. We're still going to try to go to Duke and see if they might have anything. But the other thing that they have, we found out about this stupid mutation is it doesn't work so well. The chemo doesn't work so well. So they're still gonna do chemo, still gonna do radiation. Hopefully we'll get that started in the next week or two, and do chemo at the same time. But we're not giving up, Jessa. Okay, go to work. Jessa's saying,
She just wants you to know that NYU has two studies.
We're not giving up.
No, she doesn't think you're giving up. She doesn't want the people to give up.
We're not
Research
giving up.
team is working.
So there are things out there. The sucky thing is that the chemo doesn't work very well, apparently, but they're still going to do it. And but then there's this cool thing that called Novocure, and it's I don't know. It's cool because it works, and it's proven that it works, and it's FDA approved, and I liken it to a vest.
It is a bit like a vest, right?
It is kind of like,
right.
I liken it to a vest because your insurance will cover it, costs a shit ton of money. They have a care team at Novocure that will help you get all
Figure
of it
out,
approved, right? And then, but your vest you wear for 30 minutes twice a day. This you wear like literally electrodes all over your head, basically as many hours as you possibly can, because what it does is it keeps the cancer cells from dividing and multiplying. So it's pretty cool. I mean, that's kind of cool. That's cool.
That's right.
And because your brain is done growing, you don't have to worry about it affecting any of the dividing cells in your brain.
Because there aren't
except
any.
the bad
ones
cells.
are dividing, and they're the
Right.
cancer cells.
But then you have to be completely bald, no bristle, nothing, and wear this thing literally, except for when you shower, basically, and from post radiation to infinity, or until somebody comes up with a new study that we can get them into. So that'll be interesting. Just to add into everyday life. Not impossible, just interesting. as in all of the CF stuff, it's a great tool. We're grateful to have the tool. The other thing that's cool about this is if we end up going with Emory, we can do all those other things that we want to do, which is work with our naturopath, and we're doing Reiki, and we're doing oils, and we're doing diet, of course, the keto. So we're doing all these really cool things that if we ended up at Duke, which who knows, we still might, we don't freaking know, but it's looking like we're gonna end up here. Duke is like, hell nah, you're not doing anything.
Yeah,
except what we say.
Only Duke stuff. Duke is very pushy.
Duke is pushing.
They want you to do what they think is right.
They want you to do it
They
their
may be
way.
right.
They
Who
might
knows, right? We're going to give him a bid.
It might be. The good thing is John Baker is very, very disciplined.
John Baker is the boy.
You can tell him more about the headgear because you were there and
Yes,
I was not.
I was there. When he was given headgear in elementary school, sixth grade, he went to the dentist and he got his headgear. And if you guys remember headgear, I mean, it was just disastrous. It was all over your head and all in your mouth, and you just looked like a freak. And the dentist said to him, now you have to wear this every night. And it'll take a year for your jaw to rearrange itself. And Jonathan said, well, what if I wore it all day and all night? And he said, then it would take half the time. So Jonathan did. He wore it to school all day, all night.
In the sixth grade.
In the sixth grade. And he didn't give a blessed anything what anybody thought of him. He just did it because it was going to take half the time. So look out for Jonathan. That's all I can say. Because if he wants something, he's going to do that. There's the truth.
Yep. So that's good. I mean, he is the most disciplined person
He is.
that we know.
He is.
So
disciplined that I couldn't discipline him because he was already disciplining himself and me, So he had so much self-discipline that he could just sit on his bed and say, no, I'm not doing that. And I knew I was up Schitt's Creek, as they say in the trade. So I learned how to negotiate with Jonathan because what he wanted was what was going to happen. Let's hope this time is the same.
it will be. It will be. And it's just like CF. You guys, I don't know if you saw on my personal page the great news that came out of the North American CF conference this past weekend. But this new triple drug that's coming out literally will extend the life. They're looking at it as like extending the life of people with CF to 60, 70, 80. And it's coming out next year. It's coming out like in the next 6 months or so. And that's what we've been waiting for. Our whole goal with the boys is, I call it a holistic approach, but I call it holistic with a W, because we use everything we have in the toolbox to throw at them and keep them healthy. And that's what we've done, knock on wood. We've been able to keep them healthy so that they get maximum benefit from these drugs coming out. And that is the game plan. It's no different. It's no different with this.
It's the same, exactly.
It's a different disease, but we're going to treat it exactly the same and hit it with everything, hit it from all angles, and just give it all we can. And just, I mean, that's what we have to do. Because I'm not going to accept anything else. Not accepting it. I'm still going to say that. That's what we have to do, is just keep him well.
Keep him
well enough
Yep.
so that the science can catch up. That's what that's our end game. And that's what we're going to do. And Dr. Reed that we saw today had something very cool. I mean, he was cool. I mean, he didn't mince words. We knew where we stood. But he said, this is scary. It's a scary new life. It's a scary battle. And it's scary because you know that you have to fight for your life.
It's okay. And then what did he say?
And then he said, but if you're on the street and you get jumped by somebody and they kill you, you don't get the chance to fight. And, we get the chance to fight. So we have been fighting for Gavin and Jake for 20 years. Not 20 years, but close. We've been fighting. And so that's what we're going to do now. That's the
That's all we can do. That's what we can do. We have to do what we can do. Because all we have is today. All we have is today. All anybody has is today. So today, we do what we need to do today. We don't guarantee anything. We just guarantee that we are going to have today and we're going to do what we need to do today. And Pam's going to be the leader and I'm going to do the laundry because somebody has to do
I'm
the
out of clothes, by
freaking
the way.
laundry. Well, it's high time you threw them downstairs. I've been bugging her every day, guys. Honestly, get on her. Her laundry is upstairs, and she wants her 77-year-old mother-in-law to carry
We're
it
here to do the
downstairs.
laundry, for God's sake.
I know, but it doesn't mean I have to bring it down from upstairs. You should at least bring it to me or throw it down the chute. I can get it out of the chute. There's a laundry chute. She could throw it down. I will do her laundry if she would just put it down, okay? Put it down the chute. Because I am an old lady and I can do housework. How I love
And she
housework.
likes the same wine as I do.
And we like the same wine. And we drink it often.
We drink it a lot.
But we drink it together, and I'm not lonely when I'm here drinking her wine and doing her laundry. I promise I'm not lonely. I also unload the dishwasher. Imagine. Ugh.
Anyway.
Yep. There
That's
it is,
it.
girl.
That's what happened today.
Yeah.
So we're still semi in the game with Duke. The doctor today said UCLA has some interesting things, which, we do have some connections at UCLA. We have some good connections.
Yep.
So we may explore that, but we're working against the clock right now because radiation has
Lori Wagner says she's going to come and do your laundry. I'm calling you, Lori. I don't know your number, but I've got your number. I'm going to get it.
There's a lot of laundry to be done, and I don't even have two of my kids at my house.
I know, seriously.
I know.
Every now and again, I sneak my own in.
Anyway, that's the game plan, y'all. That's what we're doing. So we are gonna stick to the original plan, which is kick some ass, stay ahead of the game, do our due diligence, and Lori put her number down.
I love you, Lori. You're my new best friend. You're local.
Look,
You're number
JoJo's gonna start
678.
bringing her laundry over.
JoJo and I are joined at the hip. She comes in just at about dinner time and completely saves my ass. She comes in and she says, "What's for dinner?" And I think, I wonder what was delivered today. Let me look. Because I seem not to have come here to cook.
No,
Cooking.
we have a lot of people
It's
helping
a
us.
good
in that.
thing I don't have to cook. As Lisa will tell you, I haven't cooked for years. I go to her house to eat. So, truth be told, if I can keep my dog from eating all of their animals' food so she doesn't roll out of here when she finally goes back to Massachusetts, should that ever happen, we will see. Yeah, well,
Anyway, I guess that's it.
We love you guys.
Thank you.
We rely on
guys.
you, actually. Truth be
We
told.
do.
We rely on
We do.
you. We do.
Seriously.
Yeah.
We'll just send more updates as we get them. But appreciate y'all. Thank you. Share the word. Share it, because I don't know how else to get the message out besides these dumb videos.
No, that's fine. We can do dumb videos. It's fine. We're fine. We do dumb videos very
We're
well.
just doing dumb videos.
It's all good.
All right. Love y'all. Mwah,
Good
mwah,
night.
mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye. I'm using my fancy remote to say goodbye.
Clever.
Bye.
She figured out the
It didn't
remote.
work.
It probably needs a battery.
I still
Or it
need
needs
to push
be
the
plugged
button.
in. Push the button where it
Okay,
says
we're doing this again.
finish.
Bye. Mwah, 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 mwah. Now I'm gonna
Finish.